Embark on a transformative journey rooted in ancient wisdom and modern mindfulness. In this captivating presentation, we delve into the profound teachings of Stoicism, a philosophy that has guided individuals towards a life of deeper meaning, resilience, and fulfillment for centuries. Drawing inspiration from Stoic luminaries such as Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, we explore 10 timeless principles that offer practical insights for navigating the complexities of contemporary existence with grace and wisdom. Here are 10 profound principles that will illuminate your path towards a more intentional and fulfilling life. 1. Focus on what truly matters. In the pursuit of a more fulfilling life, the first principle of Stoicism guides us to focus on what truly matters. Rooted in the teachings of ancient philosophers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius, this principle invites us to discern between what is within our control and what is not. Stoicism teaches us that our thoughts, actions, and emotions are the only things we can truly control, while external circumstances and the actions of others lie beyond our sphere of influence. By internalizing this fundamental truth, we liberate ourselves from the endless pursuit of fleeting pleasures and external validation. In the context of minimalism, focusing on what truly matters means prioritizing the aspects of life that contribute to our well-being and sense of purpose. It means letting go of the relentless pursuit of material possessions or societal approval, and instead directing our energy towards cultivating virtues such as wisdom, courage, and compassion. When we focus on what truly matters, we shift our attention away from superficial desires and external distractions, and instead invest in the things that bring lasting fulfillment and meaning. Whether it's nurturing meaningful relationships, pursuing personal growth, or contributing to the well-being of others, Stoicism teaches us to prioritize the pursuits that align with our values and principles. In essence, focusing on what truly matters allows us to lead lives of greater depth and significance. It empowers us to live in alignment with our true selves, guided by the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophy. By embracing this principle, we embark on a journey towards a more intentional, purpose-driven existence, where fulfillment is found not in the accumulation of possessions, but in the cultivation of virtue and the pursuit of eudaimonia, the flourishing of the human spirit. 2. Cultivate inner resilience. In the labyrinth of life's challenges and uncertainties, the second principle of Stoicism beckons us to cultivate inner resilience. Stoic philosophy, with its emphasis on enduring hardship with grace and fortitude, offers invaluable insights into weathering the storms of existence with unwavering strength. At its core, cultivating inner resilience entails developing a mindset that is impervious to the whims of fate. Drawing inspiration from Stoic luminaries like Epictetus, who famously remarked, "It's not what happens to you, but how you react to it that matters," we learn to navigate life's adversities with equanimity and resolve. Minimalism, when viewed through the lens of Stoicism, serves as a powerful tool for cultivating inner resilience. By stripping away the excesses of material possessions and external validations, we confront the essence of our being with a newfound clarity. In letting go of the transient and superficial, we discover an unshakable inner core, a sanctuary of strength that transcends the ebb and flow of external circumstances. In cultivating inner resilience, Stoicism teaches us to embrace the inevitability of suffering as an integral part of the human experience. Rather than succumbing to despair or resentment in the face of adversity, we are called to confront our trials with courage and acceptance. Just as a sculptor chisels away at a block of marble to reveal the masterpiece within, so too must we embrace life's challenges as opportunities for growth and transformation. Through the practice of Stoic resilience, we develop a steadfast resolve that enables us to withstand life's tribulations with unwavering composure. Like a sturdy oak tree that bends but does not break in the face of a raging storm, so too do we emerge from the crucible of adversity stronger and more resilient than before. Ultimately, cultivating inner resilience through the principles of Stoicism empowers us to navigate life's vicissitudes with grace and dignity. It allows us to stand tall in the face of adversity, secure in the knowledge that our true strength lies not in the accumulation of external accolades or possessions, but in the unwavering fortitude of our inner spirit. In embracing the Stoic path to resilience, we discover that true strength is not measured by the absence of suffering, but by our ability to transcend it with courage and grace. 3. Practice gratitude. In the tumult of modern life, where the allure of constant striving and acquisition often eclipses the simple joys of existence, the third principle of Stoicism exhorts us to practice gratitude. Rooted in the teachings of ancient sages like Seneca and Marcus Aurelius, this principle reminds us to cultivate a profound appreciation for the blessings that grace our lives, no matter how modest they may seem. Stoicism teaches us that true happiness does not reside in the accumulation of wealth or the attainment of external accolades, but rather in the cultivation of an attitude of gratitude towards life's many gifts. In the words of Epictetus, he is a wise man who does not grieve for the things which he has not, but rejoices for those which he has. Minimalism, when viewed through the lens of Stoicism, serves as a catalyst for the practice of gratitude. By shedding the excesses of material possessions and societal expectations, we strip away the layers of distraction that often obscure the inherent richness of our lives. In embracing a lifestyle of simplicity and mindfulness, we open our hearts to the profound beauty and abundance that surrounds us each day. In practicing gratitude, Stoicism teaches us to adopt a perspective of abundance rather than scarcity. Instead of fixating on what we lack or yearning for more, we learn to appreciate the abundance that already exists in our lives, the warmth of the sun on our skin, the laughter of loved ones, the simple pleasures of a shared meal or a leisurely stroll. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to embrace even life's adversities with gratitude, recognizing them as opportunities for growth and self-discovery. Just as a blacksmith tempers steel in the fire to strengthen it, so too do life's challenges forge within us the resilience and wisdom necessary for our spiritual evolution. In practicing gratitude, we cultivate a sense of contentment that transcends the fleeting highs of material success or external validation. We discover that true fulfillment lies not in the pursuit of endless desires, but in the quiet moments of gratitude that illuminate the tapestry of our lives. In embracing the Stoic art of contentment, we unlock the secret to lasting happiness, a heart overflowing with gratitude for the precious gift of existence itself. 4. Embrace impermanence. In the ever-changing tapestry of existence, the fourth principle of Stoicism beckons us to embrace impermanence, rooted in the profound insights of ancient Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Epictetus. This principle reminds us of the transient nature of all things and invites us to find serenity amidst life's ceaseless flux. Stoicism teaches us that change is the only constant in life, and that all things, whether joyous or sorrowful, beautiful or mundane, are bound by the immutable law of impermanence. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "The universe is change, our life is what our thoughts make it." Minimalism, when viewed through the lens of Stoicism, serves as a gateway to embracing impermanence. By relinquishing our attachments to material possessions and external outcomes, we learn to detach ourselves from the fleeting illusions of permanence and find solace in the eternal rhythm of the cosmos. In embracing impermanence, Stoicism teaches us to adopt a mindset of acceptance and equanimity towards life's inevitable transitions. Instead of resisting change or clinging desperately to the past, we learn to flow with the currents of existence, embracing each moment as it unfolds with open-hearted acceptance. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to confront our own mortality with courage and grace. By acknowledging the impermanence of our own lives, we are inspired to live with greater purpose and intentionality, making the most of the time we have and cherishing each precious moment as a gift. In embracing impermanence, we discover a profound sense of liberation that transcends the confines of ego and desire. We learn to find beauty and meaning not in the illusion of permanence, but in the fleeting dance of existence itself, in the changing seasons, the fleeting glimmer of a shooting star, the bittersweet embrace of a loved one. Ultimately, embracing impermanence through the principles of Stoicism empowers us to live more fully, deeply, and authentically. It reminds us that life is a precious and fragile gift, and that true wisdom lies not in clinging desperately to the transient illusions of the world, but in embracing the eternal truths that lie beyond. In embracing impermanence, we discover a profound sense of peace and serenity that transcends the transient ups and downs of life, allowing us to navigate the ever-changing currents of existence with grace and dignity. 5. Live with intention. In the cacophony of modern life, the fifth principle of Stoicism urges us to live with intention. Drawing inspiration from the timeless wisdom of philosophers like Seneca and Epictetus, this principle invites us to cultivate a conscious awareness of our values, goals, and actions, and to align them with the dictates of reason and virtue. Stoicism teaches us that a life lived with intention is a life imbued with meaning and purpose. Rather than drifting aimlessly through the currents of existence, tossed to and fro by the whims of fate, we are called to chart our own course with clarity and resolve. Minimalism, when viewed through the lens of Stoicism, serves as a catalyst for living with intention. By stripping away the distractions and excesses of modern life, we create space for introspection and self-discovery, allowing us to discern with greater clarity the path that leads to fulfillment and eudaimonia, the flourishing of the human spirit. In living with intention, Stoicism teaches us to cultivate a clear vision of the life we wish to lead, and to pursue it with unwavering commitment. Instead of passively reacting to the circumstances that arise, we take proactive steps to shape our destiny, guided by the principles of reason and virtue. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to embrace each moment with mindfulness and presence, recognizing that the quality of our lives is determined not by the quantity of our possessions or achievements, but by the depth of our engagement with the present moment. In living with intention, we discover a profound sense of empowerment that transcends the limitations of circumstance. We realize that true freedom lies not in the absence of constraints, but in the conscious choice to act in accordance with our highest ideals and values. Ultimately, living with intention through the principles of Stoicism empowers us to lead lives of greater authenticity, purpose, and fulfillment. It reminds us that we are the architects of our own destiny, and that every moment presents an opportunity to align our thoughts, words, and actions with the dictates of reason and virtue. In living with intention, we embrace the fullness of our humanity and embark on a journey towards a life of meaning and significance. 6. Simplified decision-making. In the labyrinth of choices that confront us each day, the sixth principle of Stoicism offers a guiding light: simplified decision-making. Rooted in the teachings of Stoic philosophers such as Epictetus and Seneca, this principle invites us to streamline our decision-making process, freeing ourselves from the paralyzing grip of indecision and uncertainty. Stoicism teaches us that clarity and conviction arise from a mind unburdened by the distractions and complexities of modern life. By adopting a minimalist approach to decision-making, we cultivate a sense of inner clarity and purpose that enables us to navigate life's myriad choices with confidence and resolve. Minimalism, when viewed through the lens of Stoicism, serves as a powerful tool for simplifying decision-making. By decluttering our lives of extraneous possessions, commitments, and distractions, we create space for discernment and reflection, allowing us to cut through the noise and identify the course of action that aligns most closely with our values and goals. In simplifying decision-making, Stoicism teaches us to prioritize the essentials and to focus our attention on what truly matters. Instead of getting bogged down in trivial details or overwhelmed by the sheer volume of options available to us, we learn to hone in on the factors that are most relevant to our long-term well-being and happiness. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to approach decision-making with a calm and rational mind, free from the sway of impulsive desires or irrational fears. By cultivating a mindset of equanimity and detachment, we are able to make decisions with greater clarity and objectivity, unswayed by the fluctuations of emotion or external pressures. In simplifying decision-making, we discover a newfound sense of empowerment that empowers us to take decisive action and to chart our own course in life. We realize that the key to effective decision-making lies not in the complexity of our choices, but in the clarity of our intentions and the conviction of our values. Ultimately, simplifying decision-making through the principles of Stoicism empowers us to lead lives of greater purpose and fulfillment. It allows us to cut through the noise and confusion of the modern world and to align our actions with our highest ideals and aspirations. In simplifying decision-making, we reclaim our agency and forge a path towards a life of clarity, conviction, and meaning. 7. Find joy in simplicity. Amidst the hustle and bustle of modern life, the seventh principle of Stoicism whispers a profound truth. Find joy in simplicity. Rooted in the teachings of ancient Stoic philosophers such as Seneca and Epictetus, this principle invites us to discover the boundless richness and contentment that reside in life's most unassuming moments. Stoicism teaches us that true happiness does not lie in the accumulation of wealth or the pursuit of fleeting pleasures, but rather in the cultivation of an attitude of gratitude and contentment towards life's simple joys. In the words of Marcus Aurelius, "Very little is needed to make a happy life. It is all within yourself, in your way of thinking." Minimalism, when viewed through the lens of Stoicism, serves as a gateway to finding joy in simplicity. By shedding the excesses of material possessions and societal expectations, we strip away the layers of distraction that often obscure the inherent richness of our lives. In embracing a lifestyle of simplicity and mindfulness, we open our hearts to the profound beauty and abundance that surrounds us each day. In finding joy in simplicity, Stoicism teaches us to cultivate a deep appreciation for life's most ordinary moments: a warm embrace, a shared meal, a quiet walk in nature. Instead of constantly chasing after the next big thing or seeking fulfillment in external pursuits, we learn to find contentment in the present moment, savoring the richness of life as it unfolds before us. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to approach life with a sense of wonder and curiosity, recognizing that true joy can be found not in the grandeur of external accomplishments, but in the simple act of being fully present and engaged in the here and now. In finding joy in simplicity, we discover a profound sense of peace and contentment that transcends the fleeting highs of material success or external validation. We realize that true fulfillment lies not in the pursuit of endless desires, but in the quiet moments of gratitude and connection that illuminate the tapestry of our lives. Ultimately, finding joy in simplicity through the principles of Stoicism empowers us to lead lives of greater depth and authenticity. It allows us to cultivate a sense of contentment that is not dependent on external circumstances, but arises from within, from the deep wellspring of our own inner peace and wisdom. In embracing the simplicity and richness of life that Stoic wisdom offers, we unlock the secret to lasting happiness and fulfillment. 8. Release attachments. In the tapestry of human existence, the eighth principle of Stoicism beckons us to release attachments. Drawing from the timeless wisdom of Stoic philosophers like Epictetus and Seneca, this principle invites us to unshackle ourselves from the chains of attachment to material possessions, external validations, and fleeting desires. Stoicism teaches us that true freedom lies not in the possession of external goods or the pursuit of transient pleasures, but in the cultivation of inner serenity and detachment. In the words of Epictetus, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Minimalism, when viewed through the lens of Stoicism, serves as a powerful catalyst for releasing attachments. By stripping away the excesses of material possessions and societal expectations, we create space for inner reflection and self-discovery, enabling us to discern the true nature of our desires and attachments. In releasing attachments, Stoicism teaches us to embrace the impermanent nature of the world and to recognize the futility of clinging to that which is fleeting. Instead of seeking security or validation in external sources, we learn to find solace in the unshakable fortress of our own inner strength and wisdom. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to cultivate a mindset of equanimity and detachment towards life's ups and downs. By relinquishing our attachments to outcomes and circumstances beyond our control, we free ourselves from the tyranny of anxiety and fear, allowing us to navigate life's vicissitudes with grace and resilience. In releasing attachments, we discover a profound sense of liberation that transcends the limitations of ego and desire. We realize that true happiness is not found in the accumulation of possessions or the approval of others, but in the freedom to live authentically and in alignment with our deepest values and aspirations. Ultimately, releasing attachments through the principles of Stoicism empowers us to lead lives of greater authenticity and fulfillment. It allows us to break free from the shackles of materialism and ego, and to embrace the richness and complexity of life with open-hearted acceptance and gratitude. In releasing attachments, we embark on a journey towards true freedom, a freedom that arises from within and knows no bounds. 9. Practice mindful consumption. In the midst of a consumer-driven society, the ninth principle of Stoicism calls us to practice mindful consumption. Rooted in the teachings of ancient Stoic philosophers like Marcus Aurelius and Seneca, this principle invites us to approach the act of consumption with a sense of awareness and discernment, mindful of the impact our choices have on ourselves and the world around us. Stoicism teaches us that true fulfillment is not found in the accumulation of material possessions or the pursuit of external gratification, but in the cultivation of virtue and inner tranquility. In the words of Seneca, it is not the man who has too little, but the man who craves more, that is poor. Minimalism, when viewed through the lens of Stoicism, serves as a pathway to practicing mindful consumption. By simplifying our lives and decluttering our possessions, we create space for reflection and intentionality, enabling us to make choices that are aligned with our values and principles. In practicing mindful consumption, Stoicism teaches us to cultivate a sense of awareness and discernment in our everyday choices. Instead of mindlessly consuming goods and services in pursuit of fleeting pleasures, we pause to consider the true value and significance of our actions, mindful of their impact on our well-being and the well-being of others. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to adopt a mindset of gratitude and contentment, recognizing that true abundance is found not in the quantity of possessions we own, but in the richness of our relationships, experiences, and inner growth. In practicing mindful consumption, we discover a profound sense of empowerment that arises from aligning our actions with our highest ideals and aspirations. We realize that every choice we make is an opportunity to cultivate virtue and contribute to the greater good, whether through supporting ethical businesses, minimizing waste, or promoting sustainability. Ultimately, practicing mindful consumption through the principles of Stoicism empowers us to lead lives of greater purpose and integrity. It allows us to break free from the cycle of consumerism and find fulfillment in the pursuit of virtue and inner peace. In practicing mindful consumption, we reclaim our agency and forge a path towards a more conscious and sustainable way of living. 10. Experience freedom. In the quest for a life of meaning and fulfillment, the 10th principle of Stoicism beckons us to experience freedom. Rooted in the profound insights of ancient philosophers like Epictetus and Marcus Aurelius, this principle invites us to emancipate ourselves from the chains of external constraints and cultivate a sense of inner liberation that transcends the limitations of circumstance. Stoicism teaches us that true freedom is not contingent upon external circumstances, but rather arises from the sovereign domain of the mind. In the words of Epictetus, freedom is the only worthy goal in life. It is won by disregarding things that lie beyond our control. Minimalism, when viewed through the lens of Stoicism, serves as a powerful vehicle for experiencing freedom. By simplifying our lives and relinquishing attachments to material possessions and external validations, we create space for inner peace and autonomy, enabling us to live in alignment with our highest ideals and aspirations. In experiencing freedom, Stoicism teaches us to cultivate a mindset of equanimity and detachment towards life's inevitable ups and downs. Instead of being enslaved by the dictates of fate or the tyranny of circumstance, we learn to embrace each moment with acceptance and grace, recognizing that our true power lies not in controlling the external world, but in mastering our own inner domain. Moreover, Stoicism encourages us to cultivate virtues such as courage, resilience, and wisdom, which serve as the keys to unlocking the gates of inner freedom. By embodying these virtues in our daily lives, we transcend the limitations of fear and doubt and emerge into the boundless expanse of our own potential. In experiencing freedom, we discover a profound sense of empowerment that transcends the confines of ego and desire. We realize that true liberation is not found in the pursuit of external pleasures or the avoidance of pain, but in the cultivation of a mind that is unshakable in its commitment to truth, virtue, and authenticity. Ultimately, experiencing freedom through the principles of Stoicism empowers us to lead lives of greater purpose and integrity. It allows us to break free from the shackles of external expectations and societal norms, and to embrace the fullness of our humanity with courage and conviction. In experiencing freedom, we reclaim our birthright as sovereign beings and embark on a journey towards a life of meaning, fulfillment, and self-mastery. In the wake of exploring these profound principles rooted in Stoicism, may this journey serve as a guiding light on your path towards a more intentional and fulfilling life. Remember, the wisdom of ancient philosophers like Seneca, Epictetus, and Marcus Aurelius offers timeless insights that transcend the boundaries of time and culture, providing us with invaluable tools for navigating the complexities of modern existence with grace and wisdom. As you embark on your transformative journey, may you cultivate a deeper appreciation for what truly matters, embrace inner resilience in the face of life's challenges, and find joy in the simplicity of everyday moments. May you release attachments that no longer serve you, practice mindful consumption that nourishes your soul and the world around you, and experience the boundless freedom that arises from living in alignment with your highest ideals and aspirations. Above all, may you remember that true fulfillment is not found in the accumulation of possessions or external validations, but in the cultivation of virtue, inner peace, and authentic connection with yourself and others. Embrace the Stoic path with an open heart and a curious mind, and may it lead you towards a life of greater meaning, purpose, and eudaimonia, the flourishing of the human spirit. Bon voyage on your journey towards a more fulfilling life.